contest number 2, ladies and gentlemen, here from the event in Olympia, Liverpool. 6 3-minute rounds of boxing in the heavyweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the canvas-coloured shorts trimmed with black. At the weighing he scale, 14 stone, 8 ounces. Tonight is his 75th professional appearance, presenting from the Baltic coast, Klaipėda, Lithuania. Here is Rambo Dmitrij Kalinovskij. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the black colour shorts trimmed with silver. At the weighing he scale, 14 stone, 8 pounds, 4 ounces. He has an outstanding record, 8 contests, 7 wins. 5 of those wins coming by way of knockout, with just a solitary defeat. Presenting from Liverpool, the hard-hitting Farrell. Timekeeper at the bell, I love you, Phil Morris. Star referee in charge of the action, Mark Lyson from Liverpool. 6 3-minute rounds.
Okay, boys, both know the rules. I want you to obey my commands. Tell you to break clean, defend yourselves at all times, boys. Pull up to you, boys.
We're going then, just waiting for Jay Farrell's gum shield, and then we'll get underway. Immediately we'll be able to tell what kind of Jay Farrell we've got in there tonight. Usually comes charging out like a bull from that corner, looking to land that big right hand over the top.
Yep, straight on the front foot, hands up and forcing Kalinovskij back into a corner. I think there you go, there's your answer. That's what it's changed. Jay Farrell just looking to carry on exactly where he left off.
Yeah, and he's still not afraid to take a shot there either. Looking for that big right hand over the top straight away.
It is a rematch, this one. Farrell and Kalinovskij fought just over 3 years ago, 3 years and a month. Farrell won on points, but I do remember he was getting on top of Kalinovskij as the fight ended. Farrell's obviously moved on since then, up until that defeat, so if that form holds true, you maybe think that Farrell could get him out, but let's just see how the fight pans out.
Yeah, Lee Hogan was saying before, Farrell thought he could have got Kalinovskij out that night. It was over 4 rounds. He won't convincingly, but those extra 2 rounds might pay dividends tonight. It's plenty of time. And when that big right hand comes thumping over the top. Completely different game surviving 6 compared to 4 against someone that punches as hard as Farrell.
Those camouflage shorts haven't worked so far, have they? Farrell's finding Kalinovskij pretty straightforward to find when he does decide to step into range and let his hands go.
Yeah, and the worrying thing from Kalinovskij already is there's no upper body movement at all. It's a still target for Farrell to land on. He's just got to miss the gloves in the defence of Kalinovskij. Kalinovskij is one of those fighters that takes a lot of shots on his gloves and his arms. He's not elusive, he just takes a lot of shots defensively.
Yeah, over fighting someone like Jay Farrell over 6 rounds, it's going to start to tell, isn't it? He's a heavy, solid, thudding puncher.
Yeah, and he's got the power to almost punch through the gloves. Looking for that big left hook again.
Kalinovskij fought a who's who of the British guys recently, Nathan Quallis, Sonny Taylor, a couple of other VIP guys, as well as good talented fighters like Mick Learmouth, Shakan Peters, Joe Sheriff, so you can see the sort of circles he mixes with. Very rarely gets stopped. It's not been stopped for a year. So Farrell, you might be expected to win, but maybe you might have to go the long haul.
Missing with that left hook again, Farrell. He's not found the range with that left hook just yet. When he loads up with it.
Dave Massey watching on the live stream asking us if Mike Passer's black-haired eyes run out, or is he giving up the ghost?
Good first round for Jay Farrell.
Yeah, no ill effects there, was there? He put himself straight in harm's way. I wonder if that was part of the plan, just prove to yourself that you're not punchy, you can take a shot.
Yeah, he took a few shots then. from Kalinovskij, and it didn't affect him at all. And that did his confidence a world of good. And that's the type of fighter Jay Farrell is, and he will be an exciting fight. So that's the beauty of it. If you match him with some of these other big hitting cruiserweights, and he's going to have some entertaining fights. But he's just got to get up to that level, get a few wins under his belt.
Yeah, it's a gunfight, isn't it, with Jay Farrell, I think.
Yeah, and Kalinovskij's a good opponent for him for his comeback as well. It seemed like a matter of time before Farrell landed one of those big shots on Kalinovskij in the first. But to be fair to him, he did quite well defensively. Let's see if he can make that last. Looking for that straight right hand to the body, Farrell.
Showing some feints, isn't he, and using the jab a little bit more than we maybe seen in the past, Jay.
Yeah, he's just looking to set that big shot up in the second round rather than leading with it. And that's exactly what needs to add to his game, isn't it? When he's against these tricky opponents, when he steps up in levels, just to set up that big right hand over the top.
Yeah, just a little bit of subtleness. Putting a velvet glove on an iron fist, Luke.
That's the one.
He disguised that well, didn't he? It looked like he was going with a left to a body and he just switched it into an uppercut.
Yeah, when you carry power like he does, any shot that lands is going to hurt. Just trying to set up that big shot with the jab. Right up to the body, got through.
Yeah, he's mixing in his aggressiveness with patience, isn't he, tonight? He's not going gung-ho, but he's not resorted to keeping himself out of harm's way. He is willing to commit, but only when he feels it's right, and that's got to be an improvement.
That left hook just bouncing off the glove. Getting that jab firing in the second round. Good patience this from Farrell. Bit of blood coming from the nose of Kalinovskij.
Got a very low held left hand, hasn't he? I just wonder if Farrell's looking for a slow jab to come out, but he can follow back with a big right hand. Kalinovskij playing a dangerous game.
Yeah, and as he tires as well, that jab will get slower when he throws it out. He's looked good defensively as well, Farrell in there. Kalinovskij has thrown a few backhands and none of them have found the target as yet.
Let a right hand go there, didn't he? Got Michael O'Rourke's watching, Gary O'Brien's watching, Jay Farrell fan. Enjoying it? Got 2 rounds in the bank, Jay, tonight.
Yeah, and he showed something different in that second round to what we're used to seeing from him.
Don't forget, hashtag VIP Boxing Live. Get your questions in, get your comments in. We're going to have some special guests coming up later on. If you've got a question for Masha Dodd or Derry Matthews, John Pegg, or God forbid, Elliot Foster.
Don't ask Foz any questions.
Look at him over there, Luke. Look at Foz. No words.
No, you shake your head.
The esteemed voice of a Liverpool Echo.
Round 3.
Farrell tripping up that jab early on. Well, Kalinovskij's doing well to get out of range here.
Yeah, but double jab does look dangerous, doesn't it, when Farrell
Yeah.
comes? You know, you can just imagine a big right hand coming in behind it, but so far Kalinovskij's not let his feet stay in one place.
Yeah, I think Kalinovskij's picked up on that as well. As soon as Farrell fires in that jab, he's got to get out of the way. There's the right hand from Kalinovskij landing.
Yeah, it's the second one. Landed one in the last minute of the last round, and another one there, just that chopping little overhand right. Just gaining a little bit of confidence, isn't he?
Yeah, and every time he lands, his hands seem to drop lower as well. That right hand's getting lower now as well. And he's just building his confidence, Kalinovskij. And Farrell won't mind that too much. A little breather for Kalinovskij.
Yeah, he didn't look too concerned at all then, did he?
Not at all.
Head just resting on Farrell's shoulder.
And he's looking to fight fire with fire, isn't he, when he gets his back to the ropes as well. You know, we used to seeing people, when they box Farrell, getting on that back foot straight away. And Kalinovskij seems quite happy to take the centre of the ring here.
I'd like to see Farrell just get a little. I know we mentioned feints and jab was looked like it was working in the last round. Just abandoned it a little bit and just been a bit more static. Just like to see him feint and get that left jab working. Just try and force an opening if Kalinovskij's not giving you one.
Yeah, Kalinovskij's just throwing the right amount of shots to keep Farrell alert without taking anything himself. Both men looking for the big left hook. Marking up round that left eye now, Kalinovskij. It just shows you how hard that Farrell does it. He's not landed too many notable punches in this round.
Some blood there on Farrell's left eye. I'm not sure where it's come from, whether that's come from Kalinovskij's nose. Farrell just getting there with some harder shots. We'll try and get a closer look. Just had a little wipe there, Farrell, but I'm not sure if it's actually coming from his eye or whether it's Kalinovskij's blood.
Interested to see if the corner work on that at the end of this round.
Does look a little bit swollen, but
yeah,
that might nice little left and right. Kalinovskij coming back with his own, a big right hand.
blood on Farrell's face as well. Again, not sure where it came from. Yeah, there's a bit of swelling under that, above the left eye, sorry, Farrell.
But we don't seem, we're not working on the cut, are they? Just wiping the blood away. I think blood coming from Farrell's nose, but it's more swelling around his left eye, which I suppose could be more dangerous.
Yeah, still plenty of time to go in this one. 3 rounds to go, scheduled for 6, of course. Oh, Farrell's got to do one or two things here, hasn't he? He's got to get back to what he did in that second round, or he's got to come out aggressively like he did in the first. He didn't do either of them really in that last round. Just allowed Kalinovskij to settle a little bit.
Seconds out. Round 4.
Let's see if that's put any ambition into Kalinovskij. You know, he was 2 rounds down, wasn't he? I don't know if he did enough to win that, but he certainly made an impression.
Yeah, and
Let's see what it's done for him.
already throwing a few shots early on. Oh, nice straight right hand from Farrell to the body. And that left eye of Farrell does look to be closing a little bit. And the swelling's only going to get worse.
I think that's when those couple of little chopping overhand rights Kalinovskij landed.
Yeah, and it's like you said before the fight, these 2 big cruiserweights in there, they're both going to whack. No, Farrell's the big puncher, but Kalinovskij can certainly punch himself. Calling Farrell on again.
Right hand, left up. Just earns a little nod of respect there from Farrell. Tough guy, Kalinovskij.
Corner calling for Farrell to just get that jab back out and take control of this round.
Little bit of lateral movement, but not much head movement from Farrell.
Both men landing there.
Yeah, solid impact there from both fellas. You heard the impact.
That's that big left hook Farrell was looking for in the first round. Lead left hook landing. Kalinovskij still calling him on though.
It's turned into a good little fight.
Farrell's certainly being made to work for this.
You know, he's at the stage of his career where it's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know, if he'd blown Kalinovskij away in a round and then been off for another 3 or 4 months and come back with another one, all of a sudden he's getting older. This will tell him how much he still wants to do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's what he's got left to learn. He's in a solid fight here, isn't he? You know, he's having to grit his teeth at times and work his way through it. It's a real good comeback fight this for Jay Farrell.
Kalinovskij looking to land that right hand over the top again. Oh, big right hand from Farrell landing over the
left
top.
hook got there as well. Nice little three-piece combination there from Farrell. Best little spell for a good couple of rounds.
Yeah, he settled back in as well nicely after that success. He's not gone chasing Kalinovskij. Good round for both, but like you said, when we look down the card, this isn't one of the fights we'd have picked out as one that was going to ignite like it has, but it's been a good little scrap. 2 rounds to go. Big 2 rounds these for Jay Farrell.
Natalie Farrell there from K&M Promotions. Ring girls at every VIP show. If you're interested, get on Instagram and go to KN_promotions and you can see pictures of Kim, me and Natalie. If seeing them every 2 weeks on VIP Live isn't enough for you.
Eddie Davis just sent in a question. Is Masha going to beat Tom Farrell? This one we'll talk about later on in the night, isn't it? Masha joining us to commentate on Tom's fight later on, so we'll get his views on it.
Seconds out.
Really intriguing fight between 2 VIP fighters.
Yeah, we'll ask Masha flat out, won't we? I think I can probably guess the answer, but we'll ask him nonetheless.
Again, looking to get that jab working, Farrell.
Come on, Rob. Put it down somewhere. I promise to keep moving. I'll try and find
Looking for that left hook over the top, Farrell.
Ooh, big exchange of left hooks. And a right hand. Kalinovskij doing well there in the exchange. Farrell just gets in with his own left hook.
Yeah, Kalinovskij seems comfortable taking Farrell's shots here. He seemed happy to take one to land one of his own.
Good signs, though, for Farrell being willing to put himself in harm's way. You know, the Kalpanen defeat's clearly not affected him in that way. It's not made him gun shy. He's quite happy to stand in range and let his hands go. That's a good sign.
Both men are just having a little breather in there at the moment.
Roles are just reversed, haven't they? It's Farrell just moving away from Kalinovskij at the moment then. Nice little leaping left hook.
Yeah, that's trademark Jay Farrell, isn't it? That left hook that he throws from out of range. He's caught so many people with that throughout his career so far.
Solid jab there. Instantly blood came from Farrell's nose.
Yeah, Kalinovskij's looking solid behind that jab.
Kalinovskij with the feints now, just feinting low and bringing it up high. Just waiting for Farrell to flinch.
Thudding right hand behind the arm of Kalinovskij. You could hear the impact.
Really is a heavy puncher, isn't he?
Yeah, it's like you said before the fight. You can hear the pads going from the changing rooms. Oh, nice right hand over the top from Farrell. That one certainly landed on the target.
Good, solid fight, this one.
Yeah, it's been a good round for Kalinovskij.
Exciting division, cruiserweight. For years, it was the unfashionable division that nobody really paid much attention to, but over the last 5 years in particular, it's really, really grown. Probably the most solid division in the world for a good spell.
Yeah, and domestically as well.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to be coming through at the same time.
It's good. Farrell, you know, if he gets through this, he's going to start looking towards area title level, and if you do manage to get that area title, the opportunities will come thick and fast, don't they?
Yeah, and there's a lot of cruiserweights out there that are prepared to put it on the line, to box for those titles right now. And Farrell will certainly be looking to get in the mix sooner rather than later. And that loss might be good for him as he gets a few more wins under his belt as well. You know, we've seen it a few times before. People get unexpected opportunities.
Couple of YouTube comments. We've got nobody special. You are somebody special. He's asking us what we thought of Spence and Porter. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought I had Spence winning wider than most people. I thought it was like a close but clear decision. Every round was close but clear.
Yeah.
I think I had him about 4 or 5 rounds up. Good fight though. Porter really gave him trouble, didn't he?
Yeah, Porter was a lot better than I thought he would be. Oh, Spence has just shown how classy he is, and we've known it for a while, but he really is a top talent. It'd take a lot to beat him.
And King Dale Clark. Well, if nobody's special, saying nobody's special, and you're calling yourself a king, if we have a happy medium, you both find yourself in the middle. That's probably more likely. What do we think of a late great Edwin Valero? Well, a devastating puncher, but an absolute lunatic, is my considered opinion.
The best kind of boxer.
Terrible what he ended up doing to his entire family, but if you just judge him purely as a boxer, God, he was exciting. Remember when there was rumours of the Manny Pacquiao fight? Can't imagine more violence in a single ring than Manny Pacquiao against Edwin Valero. And Ryan Mark Leach isn't boxing tonight. Boxed a couple of weeks ago.
Really good win on the road.
Scott Allen in a British title eliminator, didn't he? Anyway, back to this. Final 90 seconds. A good workout for Jay Farrell.
Yeah, the corner are just calling him to pump that jab out from Farrell, just to close this one out. I was going to say it's unlikely he'll find that big shot now, but if anyone's going to do it, it's Jay Farrell. Said it a couple of rounds ago, perfect comeback fight this for him. He's not had it all his own way by any stretch of the imagination. He had to work for every round, taking a few shots as well, and that'll do his confidence good. Nobody can hold a good shot from a big, solid cruiserweight.
Oh, nice right uppercut left up from Kalinovskij. I don't know if Mark Lyson just got in the way of that and spoilt your view at home, but it was a picture-perfect little combination.
Well, Kalinovskij's showing skills here that we've very rarely seen from him before against the VIP fighters when we've seen him. He's another one, no doubt, could have got a lot more wins under his belt if he'd had some backing. Been in the home corner from the start of his career. Nice chopping right hand over the top. Blood still coming from the nose of Farrell.
Yeah, a little bit marked up, Jay, isn't he?
Yeah, and the swelling to both men hasn't really developed into anything significant. Kalinovskij's got a little nick under his left eye, but nothing to worry about. Farrell the same with his left eye. There we have it then. Good fight for Jay Farrell, that. No doubt in my eyes he's got the win, but he certainly had to work for that. Well, Kalinovskij might have nicked one or two of them. Mark Lyson scoring this one. Referee in charge. And MC Michael Pass has got the result. And in a moment's time, we'll find out who's got the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 hard-fought rounds of international heavyweights action, star referee Mark Lyson has scored the contest 60 points to 55 points for your winner. From Liverpool, Jay Farrell.
Yeah. Scoring 1 round even, I think a little bit harsh. On
Your appreciation, please, for a young man who gave everything tonight, all the way from Klaipėda, Lithuania, Dmitrij Kalinovskij.
I went a little bit harsh on Kalinovskij. I probably would have given him at least 1 round and maybe share another, but...
In Jay's corner tonight, former WBA champion Derry Matthews is with us. Give us a wave, Derry.
A couple more questions coming just as we get ready for
Thank you,
Brian
Derry.
Phillips against Waka Mohammed. Kashif watching AJ or Ruiz in the second, Luke.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.